Hello there fellow NPCs, I'm Scythe, and today we're getting back into the house in Fata Morgana. I'm not exactly sure where we are going next here. We are still in door 6, but we have seen all the previous doors, 1, 2 and 3. But for what from the maids, from Giselle's point of view. How she stopped being Giselle and became the maid, essentially. How she forgot about Michelle and only to find her again. Only that her is not the Michelle she is looking for. Yeah, it is a lot of weird stuff going on here. And that is what we like about this story. So now, time presses onward, and so do we. Let's go. Time pressed onward. And then, at long last, you arrived. Yeah, the very beginning of the game. Oh, splendid. You have finally awoken. I have simply been waiting so long for this moment. Tending to the mansion all by my lonesome, ensuring it was ready for your return, master, whenever that time may be. When I caught sight of you through the window, my heart fluttered. The time had finally arrived. Ah, okay. Oh my, you do not know who I am. Do you not know who you are either? Why is the chair empty though? That's kinda ominous. This is quite a predicament. Then how about this? I am the servant of this mansion, and as such, I am familiar with the many incidents that have taken place here. I shall show you the history of this house, master. Let us be off them. And fear not, I merely entreat you not to let go of my hand. Should you hold it tightly, you need not worry about being washed away by the waves of history. No matter what happens, you mustn't let go of my hand. Yeah, that's where we began. Ah, yeah, there I am. I don't remember who I am, though. Not yet. No matter what happens, no matter what you see, never again let go of this hand. That is everything. I prepared a number of things to say when she was finished with her tale, but I can't manage to put any of them into words. I almost hate myself for thinking it would be so easy. For letting myself hope I could simply pull her back to her old self, accept whatever had happened to her. Take her hand in mine, and that would solve everything. The truth is so much worse than I imagined, so much more harrowing. She was subjected not only to her own terrible fate, but every single one of this house's tragedies. The tales she told me, are things she witnessed with her own eyes. How can I possibly blame her for forgetting me, for forgetting herself, after so many hundreds of years? No, I should be... Why didn't you come for me? Why couldn't I have returned before she was so far gone? Why did you show up now? Giselle. Because you opened the door to my memories, I now remember everything. But I didn't want to remember. I didn't want to be reminded of all those empty years. Of all the people who passed on, leaving me behind. Of you, who refused to show up no matter how much I begged. I'm not the Giselle you know anymore. I may have my memories, but I cannot go back to that time. My hands are stained with blood, my soles are worn thin. The girl who would laugh at the simplest things, who would tell silly jokes and wasn't afraid to speak her mind, doesn't exist anymore. That Giselle is dead. How can you say I am the same girl? How can you say I feel the same way I did? How can you be sure that even now, I still love you? Can you deny the possibility that I no longer yearn for you, but the white-haired girl? Can you deny the possibility that my love for you has transformed into hate? She brings her hands up towards my throat, and I make no attempt to move out of her way. When her fingers brush against my skin, they feel as frigid as death itself. Far colder than anything I have felt from her thus far. If she were to wrap her hands around my neck, she wouldn't even have to squeeze to stop me from breathing. This is the fork in our road. One word will decide everything. I don't have much time. I have to say something before the cold robs me of my voice. No! Ah, deny it? What do you mean deny? I didn't even get... I did not expect it was a timed event. I didn't have the time to reach for my cursor. Shit. Shit. I wanted to deny it. She may have forgotten me, but what she felt still remains, as evidenced by her attraction to the white-haired girl, who had many physical similarities to me. Her feelings are still there. I sincerely believe that. But her arctic gaze caused me to waver for the briefest of moments. Perhaps I only wanted to deny it for my own selfish reasons. Yeah, it was only a few short seconds, but those seconds decided it all. Farewell, Michelle. She slides her slender finger down my neck, then gently shoves me back. Giselle! I'm falling, sinking into my own darkness. I reach my hand out, but I cannot grasp anything. Her hand, the hand I held for all this time, is so far away. I try to shout, but nothing comes out. I can neither answer her original question, nor say her name. Down and down, into the infinite void. Darkness consumes everything. My voice, my hands, my very being, and her gaze. My consciousness slips away. Why? Why did I hesitate? I wish I could have at least told you that I still loved you, even if you did not love me. Was that an end? Doesn't seem like it. I am curious, however, what would happen if we did manage to click in time. Are you sure you really wanted to let him go? Yes, I'm sure. I see. I don't think I'll ever understand. If you hate someone, you should chain them down and torture them for all eternity. It was the perfect opportunity to trap his soul. I do not hate him. Oh, is that so, my dear? After everything you said, I simply assumed. I could never come to hate him. I could never want to see him dead or tortured. Oh, then why did you say what you did? I don't think you would understand. Probably not. I'm not particularly interested in understanding either. It doesn't matter what happens in the interim. In the end, nothing changes, has it, my dear? You're still my darling, devoted maid. With enough time, you will once more forget your name. What a wonderful world this is. We have to deny it. We have to do it again. A moment of hesitation. And I will see you guys real soon. And we are back, and I unfortunately had to skip that part because it is a timed event, as I said. So yeah, let's continue from denying it. Let's go. Of course, I'll deny it. While I was floating in the darkness, I heard a voice. Regrettably, it took me far too long to realize that it was your voice, crying for help, calling for me. You may have lost hold on your old self, but somewhere deep down you kept calling for me, which is how I found my way here. I refuse to believe that isn't real. I refuse to stomp on a love that survived for hundreds of years. By all means, hate me. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I don't care if you spit bile at me for the rest of eternity. I will not let go of this hand. Because you asked me not to. I could kill you. Right now. If that's what you want, then go right ahead. But I'll fight you with all I've got. Giselle. I missed you too much to lose you again. I don't care if it makes you despise me. I don't care if you think I'm being inconsiderate. I want to save you. But I'm not the Giselle you once knew. I'm an abomination. My mind and body are twisted beyond recognition. I am a disgusting monster. The woman you fell in love with does not exist anymore. So just forget about me. You are the one who should be saved, set free from me. You look the same to me. Your manner of speaking, your temperament, your physical appearance may all have changed. But you are still the same Giselle I love. You should never have done anything for a foolish girl like me. You gave your life to save mine, and I hated you for that. I never once considered how you felt with those knights pointing their blades at you, or what drove you to allow me to live. I should have, but I didn't. I was the one who trusted the witch, and yet I complained when you never showed up. I unfairly resented you for it. I'm a horribly self-centered person. You would be so much better off with someone pure and unburdened with all this nasty suspicion and doubt and animosity. You would be so much happier with someone like her. Oh, no, not the witch. Giselle. You've been paying attention, haven't you? You were there for all the tales I told you. For everything that has happened up to this moment. So you should know just how loathsome a woman I am. Too weak to even keep herself together. No, Giselle. I'm nothing compared to her. Maybe you're talking about the white-haired girl. Giselle. See, you haven't changed one bit. You still get louder and louder the more you lose your temper. Yeah, that's true. Beg for it! Aye. Why do you feel the need to compare yourself to her? Because she's a better match for you. Giselle, I want you to listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting, and I want you to believe me when I say that I dearly missed you from the bottom of my heart. I've wanted you back, and that has not changed. Believe me, I love you. I missed you so much too. She leaps into my arms, and she's just as cold as ever. Her warmth-deprived body feels like an embodiment of all my mistakes. I wrap my arms around her, and I'm immediately filled with unparalleled relief. Even as she sobs into my chest, her body cold as ice. And then the darkness parts. We are, once more, at the top of the observation tower. It's still shrouded in a miasma of shadows, but we're back in the mansion now. We have emerged from the darkness in our heart. Michelle. Yes? I'm sorry. For what? I never should have erased you from my memories. Yours are the memories I needed to hold on to the tightest. I was so glad to hear you say you still loved me, even after learning the truth about me. Thank you so much. I'm incredibly relieved. As I watched, it felt like you were slipping farther and farther away from me, Giselle. It terrified me. Maybe it makes me a coward, or pitiful, but I was truly afraid of you coming to hate me. I would never hate you, Michelle. Ever. Thank you. We must leave this place. What? It would not be wise for us to remain here long. The air is still thick with darkness. But the front door won't open. And even if we could get out from somewhere, what would happen to us? We finally found each other again, after so long. I want to share a quiet, modest life with you, like before. What if all this appears when we step outside? After all, we are She doesn't finish. But I feel like I know what she was going to say. We're different now. She's stepped far outside the bounds of mortality, and the same could be said of me. I am, the man known as Michel, is long since dead. Imagination itself does not allow the rules of nature either, as beings no longer in possession of their proper forms. Stepping outside these walls could very well mean the end of us. I can't say what might lay in store, but we must return. Even though, by staying here, we could be together for all time. I don't imagine that would be a very happy life. There is no sun here, no chirping birds, no trees or breeze or to rustle the leaves. If we stay here, the nothingness will eat away at us. We have finally reattained our old selves. We need to take action now, while we can. What if I say I want to stay here? Then I'll drag you out. It's almost like we've switched places. Back then, it was you who wanted to stay. It's also kind of funny hearing you speak favorably of the outside, and especially the sun. The words, "That's all thanks to you," are on my lips, but before I can say them, I find myself hypnotized by her smile. Yeah, when I'm doing these readings, I'm always focused on the text, but every now and then I do look up to see what image is shown to us, and when I saw that, her face, so filled with sadness and being tired, but also happy, it jabbed at me. That smile has picked me up so many times. She claims it's her only redeeming feature, but if she didn't have it, my life would have gone in a very different direction. I'm grateful to have gotten that back too. So, we're in the middle of a very touching reunion, wouldn't you say? I suppose so, yes. And wouldn't you say there's a certain way these things usually go? Huh? Oh. Are you really going to make me say it? I was hoping you might, perhaps, kiss me. What? What? Oh, seriously, what? Where did all the boldness from a second ago go? What happened to all the momentum you were building? Yeah, about that. I think that might have been more appropriate later. Later? How much later? After we find an exit. We're, in a hurry. You're just making excuses because you don't want to. I swear that's not it. Giselle, let's save that for when things aren't so crazy. I can't relax and enjoy it right now. What are you, 12? Oh, hush. Alright, fine. But you better keep your word. Got it? Promise. Let's go then. Let's find our way out of the mansion. There, our frozen time should begin moving again. That's hopefully where our future awaits. It will be. No, we'll make it so. Yes, we will. If we leave the mansion, it should release our souls as well. I really liked how Giselle's mannerism, the way she was talking, reverted right back to the 11th century. It came right back to that. I really liked it. And in doing so, should finally provide the deliverance. So I mustn't hesitate. To end all of this for both of us, we must start again. This is where we... What? Yeah. Ooh, the sound effects are good. It's bouncing back and forth. Morgana is not happy. Darkness. It's a blackness purer than anything I've experienced in this house. Not a trace of light anywhere to be found. Why did I ever think? the house would let us go so easily. Why did I ever think our time in the darkness was over? Michelle! Ah! The darkness surges through the open door like a wave, flooding the observation tower. Like ivy grown wildly to cover every last inch of every surface. Consuming, defiling, eroding. Our fingers slip apart, and concentrated rancor rains down upon us. Ah, how hideous a world this is! No. Michelle! Please, please. Ooh. She's tearing... Don't let go of my hand! The witch is tearing us apart quite literally here. If it's a quick time event, I'm gonna hate it. So because of that, because I have been having some issues with this game as of late, I'm just gonna save here. Giselle! Michelle! I said I would never let her go again. I said I would get her out of this place. I swore I would. But as hard as I try to stretch, I can't reach her hand. Help, Michelle! I can't move. I can't move my body. I went out of my way to give you a beautiful tragedy. So why must you so stubbornly insist on this ugliness? The more you struggle, my dears, the thicker and more palpable your filthiness becomes. It's sickening. Wouldn't you agree? She's always fed her bile with a song-like cadence. Singing like a little girl, chirping like a morning bird. She celebrates misery. And she watches for the worst possible moment to let out her cackle. Morgana! Oh, Morgana just actually came out and pulled her away. Shit. Materialized, that's the word. Shit. I swear you two are hopeless. I pity you. I give you my deepest condolences. Let go. Let me go. Don't take me away from him. Giselle. The darkness seeping into her grew thicker by the moment, and its black tendrils weren't just wrapping around her, but me as well. Stop this, Morgana. Let her go. Wow, nothing more original. I need a devoted puppet to protect this mansion for me, so I can't give her up, not even at your request. Besides, why should I give back something you threw away? Something you abandoned again and again? What are you talking about? You still haven't figured it out, my dear. Or are you just feigning ignorance for your own convenience? You always did like to withhold anything that might prove disadvantageous. Michelle. Giselle, give me your hand. Reach harder. Reach as hard as you can. Grab my hand. I can't do it. It's like I'm tied up. I can't move at all. She's right there. She waited so many hundreds of years for me, finally managing to reclaim herself. And she's right there. So why can't my hand go any further? Why can't I reach her wrist, her hand, or even a strand of her flowing hair? Why can't I get her back again? Michelle! No. Her voice is growing fainter, more distant. The darkness shrouds her, taking her away from me. Her arms, her fingers, the hands she led me with. Her smiling face. Her once glowing grin, and her now more modest smile. She is going darker, isn't she? The witch's darkness is stealing every last bit of her. No, okay, no quick time events. Michelle. Stop, please, don't do this. Take me instead of her. Why? Why does it have to be her? Why her? Morgana! Shit. Why? Because your work is done, my dear. By all accounts, as the one who resurrected me, you should have become my guide as well. But you let a silly woman emotionally manipulate you, and you gave up on cursing others. And then you threw away your life, deluding into thinking you were protecting her. Morgana! You already gave up the position once. Don't think you can just walk up and ask for it back. Set her! Set yourself free! I'll do anything you ask. If you need a puppet, I'll be your puppet. If you want more from me, it's yours for the taking. But I can't leave her to remain in this cursed house any longer. You certainly have let your obsession for the girl take its toll on you. I much prefer the old pessimistic, cynical Michelle. It wasn't until I met Giselle that I truly became human. She made me into what I'm supposed to be. I can't lose her again. Is that so? Well, you'll come to the harsh realization soon enough that everything you saw in her was just a facade. It was not! Alright then. If you want her back so badly, you can have her. But in exchange, I want you to entertain me. Will you endure maddening agony for me? Will you know pain enough to make you howl? Will you face despair? Again and again and again. If you need her that badly, you can bear anything, can't you? Is that what you want from me? If that will allow her to see the sun once more. Brilliant! Something? Wait! Morgana! Morgana! As you wish, foolish boy. I was looking for a way to keep busy anyway, so I'll use you to kill some time. Find your way to me, my dear. Find your way to me without going mad or succumbing to despair. And do hurry, or she might lose her mind again. Those memories you forced her to relive. Those hundreds of years she spent locked away in her shell. All that fear that ate away at her. It's a bit much to have to reflect on with a clear mind, wouldn't you say? That's why I need to be there for her. Why I have to get her out of here. That's my obligation to her. You're the one who let go of her hand, though. You can put a broken cup back together, but a slightest tap in the wrong place, it will shatter again. Morgana! The witch's cackling fades into the distance. My outstretched hand is completely enveloped in the shadows. I can't even make out the faintest outline of it. And I can't tell if I'm sinking, floating, being pushed along some invisible stream, or falling with incredible speed. My eyes are open, but they can detect nothing. The complete lack of sound is almost painful. Nothing, anything, anywhere. Void. My consciousness begins to drift. Vague remnants of the feeling of her hand in mine are my only link to reality, my one and only landmark. Giselle. I must get her back. She waited, enduring for hundreds, no, almost 1,000 years. And now, it's my turn to act. I have to hold that resolve, hold it firm, so that I never forget her again. So that I never lose myself again. Even if I'm consumed by the darkness. You must never back down. You must never look away. You must never lose her. I think that might have been Morgana. I don't know her. I don't know. What kind of bullshit is this? Oh, fuck off. That's awesome as hell. The story behind the story. Complete chapter 6. Hey, master. But that will be the end of today's video. Woohoo! That's gonna be a lot of fun. We are entering chapter 7. Now we haven't entered door 7, but it's chapter 7. And now we're going to go for the story behind the story. And we are on our way to find Giselle. Take her away from Morgana and get the fuck out of here. So yeah, that's what's in store for us. Thank you guys for watching, and if you guys want to help me out, you can do so by clicking the link down in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.